What I'd like to do is create a form so we can enter new titles or new items into our database. And I need two forms to do this, as it turns out. But let's start in with titles. And so I click on titles like we would do to create a form. I click create and form. And so I get this thing up, and it looks pretty good. There's two little problems with it. One is I should get a combo box for the publisher ID. And the second is that there's no way on here to add authors to our titles. And we know we need to do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click save here. And I'm going to, as I always do, add FRM, capitalize the titles, and hit enter, so that's saved. So I'll do these in order. First thing is to go to design view, which we have to do, and I'm going to change the publisher ID to combo box. So I click on it, right click, and I go to change to combo box. I click on data, click in the row source like I did on the combo boxes. I click the down arrow, I click on, this is publishers, so I click publishers, I click the ellipsis button. It asks me if I want to do invoke the query builder on a table. Yes, I do. I drag down publisher ID and publisher name into the boxes. I X out of here like we did. I mean, if you can look at the combo box video, and it shows you how to do these things. And the only other thing, as you recall, I will have to do is I need to change the column count to 2. So that part of the thing is all set. While I'm in, nope, excuse me, I need to undo that. While I'm in here, I'm going to make the form bigger. You notice I put the cursor over the form footer thing, and it made this double-sided arrow with a cross in it. And so there we have the form as it was. I need to create another form, and that's for the title author form. So this hooks us up from and this is where we have to put the data about what titles are associated, or what authors are associated with which titles. And so I click on that, I click create form, and it gives me this. Now this isn't bad. This is close to close to usable. The only thing in here is I've got an author ID that is not a drop-down box, and so I'm going to save this. So I click on save, and click on save, and I get the SFRM for, I'm going to use this as a subform, and title, and then I capitalize the A for author just because I'm obsessive compulsive about these things. And so that's saved, and I want to change this to design view, like we've done. I click on author ID, right click, and I go to combo box, change to combo box, like that. And just like I've done before, I click on the data tab, I go to the row source, and this is an author ID, so I need the authors table, and I click the ellipsis, and it asks me this question. I click yes, and I'm going to drag down the author ID and author last name and author first name. Yes, we will have duplicates last names in our author database, so we need both. And you click X to X out of here, and it asks you if that's what you really want to do, and you say yes, and put that in there for us. The bound column is 1, which is good. It means we put the author ID in there. It's just what it saves. And we had 3 things in our columns here, so we changed our column count to 3. So now we save that, and then we close it. And to add the title form to our title, or title author subform to our title table, or form, excuse me, we just drag it onto the form, and we let go. Now So we drag this over here like that, and it's not, well, it's fine. So we're going to see what it looks like. We click on form view up here, and we can see that this particular one has it's all filled in. If we click the down arrow for publisher ID, we get that. If we wanted to add, if we wanted to see both authors, so we have author 2 here, which is Marjorie Green. We go to the second one, you can see 2 of 2 here, and that's author 7, which is Abraham Bennett. And if we wanted to add a third one, we'd put the author order at 3. And I don't care about royalties, and so author ID will choose Johnson White, and click sideways to save it. And that is our titles form. That's how you would, there's another video on how you enter in titles, and I'll leave you to that one, but this is how you create the form.